Hello friends, good morning. Welcome back to our channel ALP Talks. This is your Lakshmipati. Today I came up with one topic: how to select inverter and inverter battery for home. Yes, this topic seems simple, but if you are not clear, means we have to suffer after purchasing it. Why? Because if you once purchased somehow without proper estimation of sizes and all, you won't get proper backup what you estimated. So it's very difficult after that. So just to give some understanding, I prepared one presentation like this. So watch this. If you have any doubts or anything, you can comment it. Yeah, we should be very much clear about power requirement, how much power we need, how many lights, how many fans we need backup. It's not good to keep everything power backup. Yeah, somehow, of course, we can have it if you have more capacity. But generally, what people will do, only one light, one fan in every room, they will arrange for that. Yeah, so power requirement we should be very much clear. Selection of inverter and calculation of VA rating of inverter. So if we know power rating, VA rating, we can calculate it. And then selection of battery for inverter and calculation of battery rating. Yeah, these three topics we are going to discuss now. So power requirement. Yeah, as I told, power requirement means power consumed by your home appliance which are backed by inverter. If you want backup, 3 fan, 3 LED, 2 LED bulb on inverter. So let's calculate power for this. Generally, I am assuming, say 3 bedroom. We have fans in every bedroom, uh, 3 lights every bedroom, and 2 LED bulbs, one in hall, another in kitchen, say for example. So I considered power rating. These are the most standard ratings available. Generally, for fan we will say 80 watts. For bulb we will say 20 watts. If it is LED bulb, a small one, it means 10 watts. Generally, people will say fan and light has 100 watts in a general sense. TV I kept 120 watts. Your TV may consume less or more, that depends. Please check that. So these are the numbers: 3 numbers of fan, 3 number of lights, 2 number of bulbs, and 1 number of TV. So together is contributing 440 watts. So we need 440 watts of power backup. If we need any other items, say mixie or something else, you can switch off anyone and we can turn on remaining. If you want to turn on everything at a time, means your load is going to be high. So don't do like that. It's better. And non-essential items you can do after, also after when power comes also. So you keep most essential items like that in this, so that's good. Yeah, okay. Doing ironing our clothes, if urgent we can do, but generally during power cut only we have to do, means it's not good. Yeah, yeah, very big items we can't do on power backup. Big items means it's say washing machine and some other water heater. Those things it's not good to keep on this power backup, because they will draw a little bit more current. uh, there are chances for damage if we continuously use it. So it's not good to use very high powered devices on backup. Only small devices we can use it, so there won't be any issue. So in this case we have 440 watts of power backup. Yes. So selection of inverter and calculation of VA rating of inverter. Generally, wattage VI cos phi. So we are most of the people are aware of that. Power factor I am considering like 0.8. Generally it may slightly vary. So 440 watts divided by 0.8, it will give VA rating for us. Here 550 is the VA rating. So we need 550 VA. So you just check what is the next available size in market. You can just Google it. In Google also you can check it. What is the different sizes of inverter available? Some 600, 850, 750, 1000. So like that, different VA rating inverters are available in market. So I checked in Amazon. So 600 VA inverter is available. So I just kept 600 here, for example. So inverter capacity is measured in volt ampere. Generally, they will say VA. In all the product description, the VA rating is mentioned. Yeah, so that's about VA. So you can clearly see the number of backup hours depends on required battery size here. That's what we are going to check now. So selection of battery for inverter and calculation of battery rating. So say for example you have 20 ampere hour battery. What it means? 20 ampere hour 20 amps of current for 1 hour, 10 amp of current for 2 hour, 5 amp of current for 4 hour, 2 amp of current for 10 hour. So like this we will have different varieties. So you have to calculate where we will fall now. So just now we chosen 600 VA inverter. So say for example you have power cut for 6 hours. Say you need 6 hours backup. So here is the thing to calculate. Simply take 600 VA, whatever inverter capacity is there, and then multiply by 6, divide by 12. So it will give 300 ampere hour. So you need 300 ampere hour now. 300 ampere hour now. So generally you can clearly see number of backup hours increases means your battery capacity will increase. Here you can see here this value you can see here. Backup time, say if you need 10-hour backup means your battery size will increase. If less time means battery size will reduce. Generally around 135 to some 200 will be the general available battery sizes outside. That is, we can say ampere hours. So it's our wish to choose this one or little bit next available one. So based on our requirement we can choose. Generally voltage will be most of all the batteries, all manufacturers generally offering 12 voltage, that is standard universal. So we can choose a capacity like this. Yeah, battery type. Mostly we have three different batteries in India. All are generally lead acid batteries. They are categorized into tubular, flat and sealed lead acid. Flat battery, tubular battery, sealed. Generally sealed we will say maintenance free battery, uh, flat battery. This option is perfect if you use the inverter occasionally. However, it is not suitable for areas with frequent power cuts. If you have more power cuts means we have to use battery more, right? So it's not good one. These batteries are designed using a combination of positive and negative plates that are made using pasted grids. The batteries are not only economical but lightweight too. Based on your capacity requirement, you can find this battery some 8500 to some 15,000 range. These are tubular batteries. They have advanced built construction, making it suitable for areas with frequent power cuts. The tubular batteries after longer lifespan of 5 years. As they use deep charging cycles, the batteries offer an efficient and low maintenance performance. When compared to flat batteries, tubular batteries are a little bit pricey. They come around 9,000 to 30,000 just based on ampere hour capacity. Uh, this is best suited for home inverter. So sealed maintenance free batteries. These are perfect for high workloads, severe workloads. These batteries are completely safe to use and do not emit any poisonous or harmful gases. it won't have any time to refill distilled water. It's not like that. So the only downside of the battery is pretty expensive. So I suggest to go for these tubular batteries. The pictures I just represented, representation purpose I kept here. It's up to you to go for which battery. Exide is there, Luminous is there, Amaron is there. There are some different other makes of batteries. Just check the warranty and all, because sometimes they may be dead. They may get some problems. So just check the warranty, because you may get some replacement or repair work. So that's good. Based on your nearest dealer and all, just check in and purchase any good battery of your own. If service is not there means, then it's difficult. So generally it will last for about 5 years. I also experienced that. After 5 years, generally we have to this send this for resale. Generally they will weight it around, based on weight they will give some amount to you, some 1000 to 2000 rupees you may get it, just based on weight. Nowadays battery resale value is less when compared to olden days, so because many people are using it. Yeah, yeah, these are about different battery types. Yes. So for our requirement to back up 3 fan, 3 LED, 2 LED bulb inverter, we selected a 600 VA inverter of that any brand is okay. It's cost around 4000 rupees. Tubular type battery around 300 amp. It's cost around 7000 rupees. Yeah, the price may be a little bit different. Where total cost for inverter system around 11,000. Yeah, all images I took from Google. So yeah, this is about battery selection for a house. Yeah, yeah, stay connected for many more topics like this. Thank you. Bye.